to do the honors here. And we are underway from Glendale. More now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Play fake, Murray. And right away, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The fumble on first down now, here's second down. Now Murray off play action. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Murray. And some space here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Edmonds. And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. Chase Edmonds taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Murray now. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. On play action, it's Murray. It's caught right side by Daniels. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Kingsley Keke in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Murray sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darrell Daniels there to make the grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Second down, another shot for Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
From the gun, Murray. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds as the first half is winding down. And the Cards will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. A run with Jones on first down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. Second down coming up. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Always got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll be out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Aaron Jones, not one of the bigger backs in the league, 5'9", 208, but he's definitely what you'd call a downhill runner, and he's able to shed the tacklers there for good yardage. Look at this, a tight end carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Play action. Now it's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Eluding the and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Dean Lowry able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Packers 7.
Now Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers flushed to his right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 28. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are right back in this football game. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put...
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 7, and that's down.
The Cardinals 11-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. He's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 73 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he goes out right around the 39. 72 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. Going for it all. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. This is caught, and it's a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams, 27 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started, and we are underway from Glendale. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Play fake. Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on second down, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Murray off play action. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Chase Edmonds taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They've got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. The 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Henderson will try to run for the first. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Rolling to his left. There's Beckham. Great grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Stafford now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, you better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very solid gain of 27. To throw is Murray. Trying it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, what a play by him. That's a loss of 17. On 2nd and goal. Murray letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, 26 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate everything either. They'll go back. 41-yard line. From the 41, Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On first down, it's Henderson, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. From the 35 on second down, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Beckham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.